What's up, everyone? One of our divisions at RCG is flipping homes, buying, renovating, rehabbing, whatever you want to call it, and then putting it back on the market to sell it. So, these, we usually try to go for a range of anywhere from about $30,000 to $50,000 in estimated profit on when we're projecting these out and we're analyzing a deal. The reason why we go to that level is because, yeah, it'd be great if we hit that $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 profit, but there's a lot of things that can happen. When you open up construction, obviously we'll have some contingency built in, but sometimes as you start construction, you can find things that you weren't ready for. The market could change. As everybody know, last June, all of a sudden the market just kind of froze, and since then it's been a weird market. So there's a lot of factors. So that $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 estimated profit can shrink really quickly to $10,000, $15,000 or even zero. So there's a certain threshold we try to hit, just because if we're going to take on the risk and put months and months of time and energy into a project, or we're going to, getting hard money for it, there's a lot of factors involved. So I want to break down a flip that we're very much proud of. This was an awesome home run of a deal. These happen to us about once a year. We've been fortunate enough to get a deal somewhat like this, and hopefully we can find another one for the new year. So if you know of any off-market deals, send them our way. But this one would happen to be in Park Circle. So it was a house in Park Circle. It's very uniquely how we got it. It happened to be randomly, we were looking at land for a client in another area, and this person also had a home for sale that hadn't been lived in. I want to say it was like over 5 years in Park Circle. Said, hey, do you want to buy that as well as my client's buying the land? So we're like, yeah, we'll take a look and see if the numbers could work. So we looked at it, we threw our numbers out there, and we agreed at the time of our buy price, our purchase price of $125,000. That's a K. Yes, my handwriting's horrible. $125,000 was the purchase price. This home basically was like the haunted house back when you were a kid, with like the overgrown, weeds and trees. And I won't even tell you what ran by my foot when we were walking through the house. But bottom line, it was in pretty rough condition, but great neighborhood, awesome house. And we could see the vision of what it could become. So we bought this house for $125,000. Repair cost, as I mentioned, it was a big time upfit. So almost double what we bought it for, we had to put into this house. This house took, I want to say it was roughly 8 or 9 months to renovate. A lot of structural work and a really big rehab, but it came out really beautifully. So FC is your finance cost. Anybody out there who's new to this, as you're analyzing deals, we used hard money, and it cost us about $21,000 for the finance cost. That's the initial loan points that you pay at closing, plus your monthly holding costs there, and then another $30,000 between all the other holding costs and then back-end sale costs. So this is stuff like, paying the other realtor when they represented the buyer. This is stuff like you have insurance and water bills, and just a lot of little ancillary costs throughout the time of holding it. So that's another $30,000. So as you can see, the total expenses were around $411,000. All right. Cool thing is, this is a really big house in Park Circle. We were able to get a sale price of $600,000 for this house. So as you can see here, our total expenses, $600,000. We made just a hair under $190,000 net profit on this house. And as I'm sure you could see, I wish everyone was a home run like this. This would be awesome. But if we can land one of these a year, it's great. But bottom line is, this is one of the examples of a good flip that we've been able to do at RCG.